Welcome in, everybody. It's the Super Mario 64 Sonic Edition race.
Classic.
7 players. Ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a run at it.
I'm looking for anyone giving audio. None of them seem to be at the moment. It's weird. I think that's probably on my end. Yes, it is.
All right, you got it?
Yes.
I'll give them the start.
Now Wonk's audio is playing. I think we're good.
Let's do this.
Guess what, Sonic Heroes? I finally developed the ultimate weapon. In 3 days, I'll conquer the world. Think you can stop me?
30 minutes on the clock to get as many stars as you can. I'm not... I read the notes on this. You want to refresh my memory off the blues? What we're dealing with here?
Yeah, so it's primarily a reskin. Everything is still Super Mario 64. There are a few extra moves that you usually don't have. So you have the homing dash. You have a little bit of a different run physics. You can spin dash on the ground. Whether or not they figure out all those things is up to them. But other than that, it is Super Mario 64 as you've always known it.
Here we go.
Lucy's having a few technical issues, but otherwise our runners are off.
Yeah, I know that hog.
Is this your favorite hog? When I was testing this, I would say one of the things that's most dissimilar from normal Super Mario 64 is that the ground pound is not really a ground pound. It's like targeting the ground, so it has some horizontal movement to it. I found it very difficult to ground pound the stake that's holding the chain chomp in place. So we told them all we really care about is the number of, I guess, emeralds that they collect, so that will probably inform some of their choices. Specifically whether or not they choose to, get 100 coin stars and things like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, 100 ring emeralds.
What are these Chaos Emeralds?
They remind me of the emeralds from, like the Knuckles stages in Sonic Adventure 2. Master Emerald Shards. Thank you to the knowers in chat. I appreciate it.
The person who won the raffle has already won the raffle. I forgot about that. I don't give that one out twice generally, so it's reopened. If you would like that art package for Arcade Pit, type raffle in the chat. I'll pull that at the end here. Patty's always got internet issues. Lucy's still working on it, looks like.
Yeah, Lucy had some last-minute controller issues.
My internet cut me off big time last night during Conan the Barbarian Mysteries of Time, NES. But not today. Did good today.
I was watching that a little bit last night. That was the NES version?
Yes.
That did not look like a NES game.
Yes! All right! Here we go. Yes! Yes! Yes!
I don't know enough Sonic enemies. I don't know what this giant yellow chain chomp is supposed to be.
That's a good question. Is it Pac-Man? I don't recognize that, so... I'm not Sonic's knower here.
Well, I promise I didn't go looking for this, but when I booted this up to test it for Arcade Pit, I will say it has a retro achievement set for some reason.
So does Conan the Barbarian Mysteries of Time. And it
Did you
should.
master the set? Did you beat them all?
I sadly did. If you need tips and tricks on Conan Mysteries of Time, I've got them all.
When I get around to it, I'm coming to you.
I might not.
You're my guy.
I don't really understand the final puzzle. I feel like it's worse than I think it is, but I know the game better than the FAQ writers. I think at the end of the day, I think I really learned it well.
I said it does have one, not it doesn't have one.
Where would you go in this if you, based on what you're seeing here? Fastest stars. Sonic.
Fastest stars, I would probably get a few of them out of this stage, because I bet you could just get to the island, so that probably gives you access to 5 pretty easily. Womp's Fortress, I happen to have extra information because the comment section on the ROM hacking page for this said that the swimming is kind of frustrating, so I'd probably skip JRB. It looks like you don't actually slide on the slide, so Cool Mountain is probably much easier. Because you can
least
just run
favorite.
on the slide.
But yeah, that would be good if you could just run down.
I think in 30 minutes I could probably get 30 or 40 gems if I had to guess.
Gemeralds,
Guards.
jewels, MacGuffins. I don't really understand Sonic. I mean, I'm probably overthinking it. I never probably was meant to think about what Chaos Emeralds actually are. There's some variety of them. They seem to do things like control time and space. Sometimes. Sometimes they're just Super Saiyan keys. Was that warp there that Bloodfire took always there? I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
You, is that like a secret knowledge, or you just find that in game somehow? I feel like that there's no way.
No, the game doesn't tell you about a lot of these warps. You just have to find them.
Dev tools, or are they intended secrets?
They're intended. There's just a spot you stand. Almost every stage has at least one, where if you just stand somewhere, it warps you to somewhere else. Some of them are well known, but some of them are actually pretty obscure.
Doesn't look like Lucy's coming back on.
Unfortunately, I think we might have lost her. I wonder if she knows she's offline? That's always my biggest concern.
I'll tag. Patty's showing that you can just run up this hill that Mario has to jump up, and that's nice. I feel like I would have an easier time with this than the real Mario. On some of these, at least.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things about this hack is it seems like... I don't know if they just didn't want the sliding animation or what, but... you don't slide anywhere.
Lucy's gonna demo some Taco Bell, but they're on their way back in.
I respect it. I had Taco Bell for dinner.
I had tacos. Guess what, Sonic Heroes? Patty has found the green crystal of red rings.
Yes. All right.
Where did these jewels of ultimate power come from, and how is it that there's sometimes more of them? And are there only 7 of them, or is that like per country or something? Do they split up like Dragon Balls when you merge them together? How come he doesn't always have them? Keeps losing them? Patty's doing some cycles here. Is that something going on with that? Nah, they're just having fun.
So we have Bloodfire running down the slide. The question ultimately is whether or not they changed it so that you still need to get 21 seconds.
I don't really know much about Shadow the Hog either. He seems like a jerk. I played his dumb video game. I didn't get all 212 endings or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think Nalwonk and Spritz are the same video feed.
Oh.
One's offset of the other, but
I tried to change. Yeah, now
I think one of them's wrong.
Let me update here. That's my bad. There you go. I tried to update it, and I must have mixed up Nalwonk. The one we've been pulling music from the whole time is actually Spritz. Here's Nalwonk. I'm a bad host.
Classic Smite move right there.
Hey, our race is good for more than half of it. That's something. That stands for something.
There's 8 of the same video feed.
Here we go.
You know how many Shadow the Hedgehog endings there are.
Isn't it like 360, 396 or something like that?
326.
326. There we
10
go.
of them actually different, like real different.
Yeah. It's just like a different name for like every different path choice you can make.
When you're playing a tactics
Oh, you
game,
can actually slide on the slide.
yeah, they're doing good. Looks pretty similar too. Maybe a little too fast. Faster than Mario. Cooking.
Well, they were just running on the slide and it was fine, and then they started sliding and it went light speed.
Have you played the Sonic Shuffler? Ring Shuffler?
No, I've never played that.
It conserves your momentum between the shuffles. Multiplying it.
That's awful.
I loved it. I loved to go through a ring and then teleport through the zip through the stage. All 4 games. I don't think I ever want to play it again though, but I loved it.
I hadn't seen how water works in this. I now understand why people called it frustrating.
There's Metal Sonic, a race with the slowest guy. Lucy's doing some tech with Sonic's powers to just cheat up the mountain.
That's smart.
I've never seen this beaten so fast. See, that's maybe the only warp I do know about, that one in the caves. I think they tell you about that one. Or there's super obvious, and I found it easily.
Right. Yeah, pretty much every stage has one. Obviously, the really well-known one of getting back to the top of Cool Mountain.
Sonic kind of cheated on Patty's screen. I feel like the penguin knows that you cheated and doesn't give you credit.
Yep.
That might be the case here.
Yeah, unless they've changed it specifically, Patty won't be getting credit for this one.
They're busted by the chaos. I realized that I called them Chow, but it's just chaos with the S missing. At some point, I realized that that's what that actually was. So now I don't know how to pronounce their name.
Everyone says Chow. It's okay.
They have 13 minutes left, and we have a couple of these already. Everyone's always pulling plenty score in these games. I don't actually have dude's screen cropped wrong. They just aren't showing me the left side. I'm not missing too much, though. We got the gist of our zoomed in screen.
Dude's hiding secrets in the left, 30 pixels. God, I can't imagine what flying in this looks like. Oh, I was fully ready for Golden Sonic, or Super Sonic, sorry. They really missed out. It feels like it should have been Super Sonic. Yeah, I guess Super Sonic could be Metal Mario.
Whoa! of Sonic screaming about nothing.
Yeah, Sonic can't take fall damage.
That's what the Bubsy hack
This-
really makes fun.
This is a Sonic adventure.
Patty has grabbed that emerald that I saw Bloodfire get a while ago. And sometimes that acceleration makes this really hard looking to control, and I saw it there with Bloodfire. Cruising over the stage. And this slide that dude's trying to do also. And yeah, they fell off the end there. I wonder if you could bounce up there. You can just bounce, right? Like Sonic can do it. They didn't want that one though, maybe.
The box is up there?
Yeah.
That's just an extra life that's up there.
Oh, is that right? Damn.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
I want to see this Okami stage here. The Sky Cap. Looks like Sonic handles the same way, so... He does look like he's like 5 times faster though, right? Like, am I crazy?
No, looks about the right speed.
It just looks like he's...
You can get some real speed in this stage.
Every time I play this game, it's admittedly only every couple years, I forget how this flight works, and I think that I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to do it like it's Mario World, where I'm doing some swoops to keep my speed.
Right.
It just has some kind of internal clock that actually is just wearing off. Is what's actually happening. He's running out of steam, not me. I played way too much World. I'm getting confounded by... Honestly, it feels weird that there's a timer that's invisible, but that's what's going on, as far as I understand.
Yes. All right.
Spritz fighting Bowser, it looks like.
Not Bowser.
Now this is only worthwhile if it unlocks something. Like, you don't have to do this, do you?
I mean, it'll unlock all of the basement stars. But,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
First one.
I feel like if it were me, I would imagine I could get plenty of stars in the lobby.
They only have 8 minutes left. I would be aiming for the handful of levels that there are.
Yeah, I mean, there's 5 stages you have access to in the lobby, so.
I really like Twomp's Fortress in the first one a lot. Like, it might be my favorite. I might be biased because they get a little out of hand later on. I actually like the clock pretty well. That's really far in.
Surprisingly, I mean, when you hear about a hack that's like, we took Mario 64, but we added Sonic, it sounds like the sort of thing that's going to be low effort. This is a surprisingly high effort production for this.
It looks solid. I was looking for one. This is my responsibility, by the way. I found this good or bad. Anyway, I was looking for one that had it easy and 20,000 downloads. Sounded good. It's a rule of thumb on finding a cool one real quick without playing it yourself, really. What is this thing that they're fighting instead of Thwomp? Thwomp with a painting on his chest.
And it's almost like a stone, but with a TV camera for Robotnik?
Ouch! No! Huh, no problem. Here we go.
Haunted Zone.
That classic haunted zone.
Now Wonk is frustrating the ghost at the moment. I don't know who this guy is either. I mostly have only played the old Sonics. That's all this new stuff. It's a whole different genre.
You never
to me.
played a modern Sonic?
2006, does that count?
Yeah, kinda.
How much different can it be? Played Shadow the Hedgehog. The difference between that and 2006, honestly, outside from load time, don't know if I could tell you any. I really felt like similar. I don't like this experience, kind of experience. I played the Wii ones and stuff, mostly games during like awful game time when we're just playing games that suck a lot. There's some really bad ones for Sonic on the Wii, like the one with the knights.
Oh, are you referring to Sonic and the Black Knight?
Yeah, that sounds right. Sonic and the Werewolf, where that one is so long and boring, I couldn't even get started with that one. Last call for raffles, by the way. I'm gonna raffle when this clock runs out. If you're interested in an arcade for that art package, I'm going to re-pull that name. I think it's a rule of mine that I don't mention often, I guess, that I don't want to give the same free art package out twice. We only have 10 people in it this time because no one who was here earlier is here to put in on it. So, good odds if you'd like one. You can just type raffle in the chat. I like what I'm seeing with this. I'd have fun with this, but I think I have fun with just regular old Mario 64, and I need to play it more. This is a huge community for mods that I have not investigated a single little bit. There are so many.
Super Mario 64?
Yeah. I saw so many opportunities for good content in there.
Heck yeah.
And I have me a USB N64 controller here. I tried to use it to play GoldenEye. What a mistake. Don't do that. Play GoldenEye with the mouse injection. It's fine. But other 64 games, however, I would love to play with the controller I have here. I do like Freedom Planet pretty good. I need to play a sequel. Someday. Someday I'll run out of a cube. We hitting up that, I mean, we got a La Milana LP to do, but also Spelunky. And every other
Yeah,
game
I think I'm probably gonna have that on a poll coming up this summer. So.
Hell yeah. I don't know your audience, but I would be surprised if it doesn't win. I might be biased. I would like to set up the Spelunky Death Roulette that used to exist, but I need a programmer who's better than me to help me with that. And honestly, I'd like to set it up in general for various games aside from Spelunky. Got big dreams and programming needs.
No, Kami's done very well. This race.
Scores are loud and clear. 17 with Dude, 20 with Okami. Those are our leaders. 14 with Bloodfire, 16 with Nowonk. Everyone else has 10 or 11. That's where we're at. Race is complete. Time is up. This was fun. I like Hyperspeed Mario.
That was a really cool hack.
It's better than that Crazy Frog when you were playing.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
Tika, you who've won? Send me a Discord message for that. I'll need some data and some choices. Thanks for joining me, Alpha Blues, and verifying and getting this one ready, because I don't really know how to do that.
Yeah, no problem.
But I could figure it out, but I came to the expert first.
Well, have fun with the rest of your stream.
Yep, have a good one.
Take it easy.